Hello, everyone. Can you guys hear me? You guys picking up the sound out there? Oh, excellent, excellent. Give a minute for a couple people to hop on, and then just Q&A. But if you guys want to ask me anything in the meantime, feel free. Guys, all safe out there from this virus? Oh, Sweden, everywhere. Thank you. Valentine, Diego, Spaz, Marcelo, thank you very much for getting on here. Joshua, Frederica from Sweden. Am I worried about COVID-19? Absolutely. So I live in Pennsylvania, and I just had to fly down Saturday to Florida to get my daughter from college. Then I had to drive 1,200 miles home, and it was a little nerve-wracking stopping along the way. So it was kind of crazy. I'm from Pennsylvania, Joshua. Uh, Leslie, hello. Richie, dog. Yeah, the my view in the New World Order is crazy out there, and as a YouTuber, especially a YouTuber that does a lot of eating, and food can be tough to get in some parts of the world, it's a little hard for me to know what to do for these videos. Obviously, I'm a big buffet person, and the buffets, I can't go out to eat anywhere where I'm in Pennsylvania. I'm in a hot spot in Pennsylvania outside Philadelphia, and it is very locked down here. Some other parts of the country are not near as locked down as we are. As I said, I just drove all the way up the East Coast of the United States, and Florida, it didn't seem to be taking it too hard. But the further out north, the tighter the security was as far as eating out and that type of stuff. In a hospital, William, very nice. That's probably where a safe spot. Uh, what a quarantine gang? Yes, GSX. Um, hello, Brazil, BRK. William in the hospital. Mike Gibson, hello. Leslie and Blake. Oh, hello from Oregon and Maine. Excellent. Amigo says hello. Valentine and Cronus and Diego. Sao Paulo. Wow. I see Ricardo had to leave Sao Paulo because it was clamping down. He had to get back home where he's from. John, thank you from Chicago. Yes, I hope everyone's fine out there, of course. Joshua's in the UK. As with Colin, thank you very much. Barbara from Michigan, hello. Ramen challenges, Brett G. Yes, absolutely. So I looked around my house. What do I have to eat? Any kind of quantity, and luckily I do buy some stuff on sale. But one of the only things I have any quantity of is this mac and cheese. So I'll probably be doing this for Friday. Although I don't have the other ingredients, the milk and the butter, I do have a lot of boxes of this. So I'll probably be doing some pasta challenges coming up soon. I would love to work with Ricardo. We had planned when he came to the United States to do stuff, but I don't think that's happening, of course, anytime soon. Sao Paulo, hello. Wish I had plans to make it down there this year again, but I don't think that's happening. But hello, Sao Paulo. Yeah, Valentine. Of course, we the challenges is that's the least of the priority of all the stuff going around. But I don't want to do anything where I'm causing shortages. So I do have to go to the store to get other stuff to live. I have 5 people in my house, so we need a lot of food to keep this family going. And if I find something that is something I could eat and just so much is at my local store, then of course I might eat that. But otherwise, I'm definitely not buying food from restaurants at this point. First 2 live sub. Oh, thank you. From Brandon's channel. And Zlatan, thank you. Christina Johnson, hello. Leslie, Leslie, I'm glad you have a ton of food. anybody who's a normal hoarder or buys stuff in bulk on sale is ahead of the game for at least where I am in Pennsylvania. Uh, Colby, hello from Indiana. Xavier locked down in Detroit watching the videos. Oh, I appreciate thank you very much. I hopefully I'm getting the content out on Friday. But as far as twice a week eating videos, I don't think that's going to happen unless I do something really quick on Tuesdays. That's why I'm doing a live now to update you. I had planned on a big 100,000 subscriber special. I still have that in the works. That entailed going to multiple restaurants and eating in at least one of the restaurants, and that's just not an option right now. Probably not for weeks, if not at least a month or two, where I live in Pennsylvania. I would like to come to. I would like to eat that again, Diego. Hello, Rob. Tara, hello from Brazil. Kyle, a big fan. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you, Colby, for the Bob 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 song. I appreciate that. That's about three of us that love that song. What would you get for 20 of those honey butter breakfast biscuits right now? Oh my gosh. If I had 20 of them, that would be incredible. But I would make a long video, at least 20 minutes, give each sandwich a minute. I wouldn't want to throw them down because they taste so good. And I can almost see Wendy's from my house right now, but I don't want to go buy 20 of them because I don't know what their stocks are. Like I'm also very close to a Taco Bell, and they are limiting what you can buy from the Taco Bell because they can't get in all the ingredients. So I'm not one that has to put out a video. So I'm not. If I put a video out, put it this way: the food is so plentiful in the area I'm at, then I'll do a video on that food, or I already have it, I already own it. It's in my house. Like I have a lot of pasta and pasta sauce that I bought on sale before this stuff happened. So that's probably be one of the videos. Hello, Anna from California. Got it. Hello. How do I get a one-of-a-kind BOB card? Wow. I have sports cards made of me. They're not one of a kind though. But I do give them out. I do give out some prizes depending on a card or stickers for the videos. Thank you for the 100 mil inscritos. That is 100,000. It looks like million for English speakers, but it's actually 100,000. And I'm so close. And I'm so happy and I'm very appreciative of all your support in this. And I will have a good special coming out, whether it's at 100,000 or 105,000 or whatever, but I will give you a good 100,000 subscriber video. Leslie, you're a normal hoarder, but you're only up 5 days ahead, right? Leslie, this is clearing up exactly what you need to get to actually sustain yourself in a lockdown. I had no idea how much stuff I didn't have, but there's a lot of stuff I'm missing. And I'm not talking about beer or vodka or that type of stuff. I'm talking about basic stuff to live. I'm fine and I'm getting through everything. And there's everybody on earth is probably worse off than I am right now. I have food and shelter and that type of stuff, but just like some basic medical stuff, I'm not really as well thought out as I thought I was. And then something like this comes along and wakes you up. We prefer prepared and not hoarder. Yes, I know, but my wife calls me a hoarder, so I go with a hoarder. I should eat and eat Corona cheese. That would be one way. Thank you very much. Anthony, hello from Vegas in your studio. At least stores aren't running out of beer. Well, yeah, I do have a little problem that in Pennsylvania. It's supposed to be emergency life support things only, and our beer stores are open, which I'm not sure how they're life support, but it's crazy. It's making a lot of people happy, though. Hopefully, it's not spreading the virus. Ricardo, thank you very much. Two Ricardos, thank you from Palmeiras. Julia, love your videos. Thank you very much, Julia. And I don't know its personality. It's just thank you. I'm not actually putting on any kind of act. This is, I guess, how I am. I'm glad that you like that. Grew up in Phoenixville. That's right down the. It's right down the street from Royersford. I've eaten at Phoenixville restaurants in my videos, so that is real close. Where are you at now, Julia? At 100,000, I'm going to do something that's never been done before. I'm going to. track that back. I'm going to attempt something that I don't think has ever been attempted before, but it's. I don't want to put it out there right now. I mean, no one else is going to be able to do it if I say it because you have to do this in a particular restaurant, so no one's going to be able to eat there. It's not like I'm hiding it, but I want to make sure I get it. It's it's a surprise. Hungarian or Slavic food. Yeah, Valentin, absolutely. If you send an email to my last name, which is right here, Shoudt at hotmail.com, and because I want to get flooded with emails, I've had that email for 20, 30 years. Um, if you put something nice, catchy in the title or something to make sure I see it, then I would definitely try to eat a new recipe. Rogue, hello. Luciana, hello. Jovum, hello. Thank you. Frozen pizzas are going. People panic shop. I thought for sure I could do a frozen pizza video, and they are all gone in Pennsylvania. I mean, all gone. You can barely get any frozen pizzas. I finally found a store that had 5 different types of frozen pizza. I was going to buy one of each, but I would have bought out 3 of the flavors of frozen pizza, and I didn't think that was fair for anybody in my area. Not that frozen pizza is that good, but I said I would just pass on the frozen pizza for now. Um, Pittsburgh, PA. Hi, Tiffany. Thank you. Colby, these shirts are not for sale. These shirts are about $45, which I thought was way too expensive. I'm trying to come out with yet another line of shirts that are going to be lower priced on Teespring. So I finally got hooked up with Teespring properly, and they should be pricing my shirts properly. So everything should be good. That is on the agenda to get soon. Thank you very much for the 100,000 subscribers. Hopefully, I do get that soon, Joseph. Hello from Vienna. Have I ever thought the ethics of food challenge? You ever thought about third world countries? People seeing, okay. So real quickly, we'll address this again because obviously 3 Street 82 is not familiar. Of course, eating food is entertainment. Just like any form of entertainment, it's 1,000% waste. So it should be 100% waste, but it's all waste. All entertainment is waste. It is not necessary for life. We don't need any entertainment whatsoever. So whether you go to a movie theater and you're wasting electricity and air conditioning and spending money on that, of course, entertainment is not a necessity. It's a luxury in life. So do I think the food is wasted? Well, I eat the food, but of course, there's people there that don't have food. Much like in the United States, we use treated water in our toilets, and that's purified drinking water, and we just actually put our bodily waste in it and then flush it, where there's millions of people dying each year from unpure drinking water, and we're literally putting our bodily waste in it. So, yeah, there is a lot of waste in life. Yeah, Steve, it is getting very serious around here, in my part of the country as well. My Japanese friend's birthday. I said, happy birthday. His name, Gustavo. That is tough. Happy birthday to Kan Kud Oendo. And I apologize when I slaughtered that. Nicole, hello. Leslie, you're welcome. Message for you. Okay. Tar Center Town Square is not open. Oh, you know what? GSXR, please don't feel obligated, but I did make you a moderator. I think you're one of the people last time saying I needed more moderators. Can I do some drive-through videos, Greg? I will definitely attempt to do some drive-throughs that when appropriate, because we're only supposed to be leaving the house when we absolutely need something. Acme, no clogged toilets, no. Over my lifetime, absolutely. Kate, Cobb, P.S., hello. Do a coronavirus panic food challenge. GMZ, Corona is very sensitive on YouTube, so I don't want to try to minimize this or try to take advantage of the coronavirus. So I'm hesitant to actually put that in my my video titles. You went to school with Mike Piazza. You're in Philadelphia now. Okay, you're right down the street then. Yeah, Phoenixville. Everybody knows Mike Piazza. If you're from the area, of course you know Mike Piazza. But no, I didn't go to school with him though. But I'm saying everybody knows the name. He's such a huge celebrity. Do a cooking show. Well, I can't cook. I burned eggs, so I don't know about that. Did I did I vomit after the mushrooms? Absolutely not. Acme. I did not vomit after the mushrooms. I did not feel good. I got up and just it was edited a little bit to, I guess, to make it seem like I threw up, or I mean, I might have thrown up, but I mean, it edited on purpose. I just noticed when I watched the final take of it, but no. Met your channel through Corbucci. Thank you very much. Maybe do some home challenges, noodles, pastas, rice. So yes. So amigo, yes. So one of the things I'll be doing is probably I showed you this and lots of pasta. Well, not lots of pasta videos, but I can do one or two pasta videos with like red spaghetti sauce and a mac and cheese. So then after that, I don't know. Unless I don't feel like eating 10 pounds of black beans. Email's not been out for 30 years, Bob. Absolutely, it hasn't. I am an original Hotmail, though. So if I'm going to absolutely trace my Hotmail account, moved back from Chicago in 96. I'm going to guess around 97, 1997, maybe. I got my Hotmail address. So 23 years is probably more accurate. Literally, it's my last name, which is an uncommon last name. But like everybody who's on is usually like Joe8925 at hotmail.com. Mine's just my last name because I was one of the first people to get it. I wasn't like a test or anything, but I was an early adopter. Lewis, I'm very good. I was very stressed this weekend flying on a plane. Again, I flew from Pennsylvania to Florida, and I had to get my daughter from college. And wow, I'm way behind on this stuff. I got to crank this through. So I was nervous being around on a flight, but we were all separated. It's all good. I would love to meet up at the buffet. Absolutely. Will, thank you very much. Brothers Challenge, very good. Thank you for stopping in. Ricardo, a hug. Absolutely. Palmeiras, the world. Thank you, Ricardo. Leslie, your store's almost empty. You need to get there by 6. Yeah, some of our stores are very limited, and I have other grocery stores. There's no limit on anything. I could go there and buy 100% of whatever they have, zero limit. So it's not that locked down here. Thank you, Leslie. Always 5150 time for me. Anthony Xavier says, hey, I watched your too. Thank you. How much is a BOB card? My most rare card is probably sells for $30 to $50, depending on the grade. Cold, thank you very much. From Portugal. Nutella eating challenge. I might be able to do that. That's something I could do, a small challenge if I can get a tub of that. Oh, Joel, hey, thank you. Joel, I hope you're safe up there in Canada. Yeah, close on the 100,000, absolutely. Hope you're safe and good luck making videos. It's a tough time. I don't know if you're locked down from restaurants or not. Nicole, I'm feeling better, less coughing. Excellent. Andy, BOB, hello, BOB from your front porch. Can I borrow some ketchup, please? We actually do have ketchup this time. Maybe eat something really hot. Oh, there's a good idea. Maybe I'll just do a hot challenge. Do buffets hate me, Protein? Actually, most of them are very happy to see me in the restaurant, not because of just the exposure. Luckily, I'm fortunate enough my channel has grown, and I'm also well known for my eating contest in my immediate area. Very well known for contests. So most of them are happy that I stopped in, and very few people give me any kind of grief whatsoever. I would say almost nobody is upset that I'm there. Valentin, am I planning to do other countries and do challenges? Absolutely. I still have tickets to Spain in September. I'm hoping to do that, but we'll have to see with this whole virus. Oh, you're welcome, 3RN. After the pandemic, yes. GSXO, yeah, I didn't mean to volunteer him. I know he talked about that before. He's put put him on the spot here. John Burns, hey, hello, John. Yes, I'm sorry, I'm behind the comments. I'm going to fly through. D, what are the dots for? The dots are nothing. It's a play on Notorious B.I.G. So he was B dot I dot G dot, and there are some meanings behind the letters forming into an acronym, but they're kind of like up for grabs what you want them to mean. Rofo Native here, Mike, like the restaurant challenge. Have you done a tasty cake or Philly pretzel challenge? Haven't done Philly pretzel, and I have done a tasty cake challenge. Hello, Renato. Yeah, so what's my actual preferred music is 90s alternative is my preferred music, if not like the top hits from the 70s. More meaning on the dots. Okay, so it's literally a play of Notorious B.I.G. But thank you, GSXR. Well, thank you very much. Hello, Ruben. A collab with Randy Santel. I would absolutely love to do something with Randy. Randy's a nice guy. I really respect what he's done for himself. Hello from Nova Scotia. Stay well. Thank you very much, Vibrant. You too as well. Thank you for from the Faroe Islands. Thank you, Carl. Mac and cheese used to be really good. Yeah, I'm not a big mac and cheese now unless it's homemade, and that's different. Cordy here in Brazil. Thank you very much. I'm not sure how to pronounce the first name. Last name is Cordy. Later, hello from Brazil. I should, Victor, I should pick up some Portuguese. I'm trying to add them into my videos slowly. So Acme competitive eating, I think, is absolutely dead right now. There's zero going on in the contest world, only because you need to gather, and in the States, you just can't do that. So it is dead right now. Matt, I've never been to San Diego. I would like to. Adam, definitely. I can't even go to a buffet right now. It's not possible. They're not open. I have no restaurants open near me to go inside the restaurant. So, yes, I'm almost at 100,000. Justin, thank you. Intin, thank you for stopping by. Renan, hello from Brazil. Kleber, thank you for obrigado, Brazil. Do I think an intro makes the video? I guess it definitely helps out people that don't know your videos. I think a lot of people, I have a certain group that will watch my video, say I put in a poor intro, but I think people probably turn off if it's a bad intro. I got a lot of hate on my B.O.B. intro song that aren't fans. They can't stand that. Other people love it. So I will run in for the near future. I'm not going to stop the Portuguese. I won't be able to do this. There's just too much words. But for my normal videos, yes. Thank you very much, Drew Burger King Daddy. Appreciate that. And Bruno, thank you very much. So Lucas, I have not really trained in almost a year now. So last May was the last time I trained when I competed against Ricardo. And thank goodness I did, because he put me to the test. And now just all the videos I do now, this is all natural ability. I can just sit there and do this. So Justin, on YouTube, once I get through this virus thing, I would like to go back to doing regular videos, hopefully doing bigger videos, complete menu videos, so more expensive videos that seem to be more interesting for people. ZX, how hungry am I after a video? If I make a big video, I probably don't eat for the rest of the day. Did you manage to repair my car, Vitor? The car checked out fine. I have no idea. I did not have brakes for miles. And then I went through many tests at the dealership, and it's worked fine since. So nothing actually was done to repair it, even though I got very expensive towing back to my house. Acme, hello, thank you. And Intin, thank you. Michael Reynolds, hello. So when I do train, Justin, it's a lot of water. I don't recommend anybody training for competitive eating. Almost nobody makes money in competitive eating. There's a handful of people, maybe 10 people, that make enough money at contests to make any kind of living at it. But it's lots of water drinking, massive amounts of water. Yes, the big burger, Sammy, was incredible. It was huge. Thank you very much, Nicola. I appreciate that. Lucas Lowe, your intro fits you, loving it. Thank you very much. I don't know. I just try to kind of be myself and try to engage with people. That's all. So, Renan, I should have a video out this Friday. I can put out a video this Friday. I definitely will keep my Friday pace going for at least 3 weeks. I think I have enough food in the house already. So I hope to keep the Friday videos going for sure. Tuesdays, maybe just do something real quick. Sorry. Battery is running out. Thank you, Frank. So, Justin, do I eat anything else? So, what I would do is I would not eat breakfast. So, I'd wake up, I would do water in the morning. Typically, I would do a minimum of 2.5 gallons of water in the morning. Then I would go to work, not eat anything all day. Then come home in the afternoon, do my capacity water training. So that would be usually three. Like before I was going to Brazil, it's probably 3.25. I don't remember exactly where I got to. Was about my max, 3.25 gallons. So I would do that in the afternoon. Then I would eat one meal at the end of the night and repeat that 2 times a day for weeks on end. '90s rap. Yeah, Lucas, I did '90s rap like more of like a Run DMC rap. I didn't like the early rap. Definitely, I was into. Um, Once it got all the curses and without any other words besides cursing, I really kind of lost my interest, and I'm definitely not a fan of this whatever this mumble rap's called. That's I have no clue what's going on there. That's probably a lot my age. Adam, no one should train with water for any reason. Hi, Darren Johns. It's very dangerous. Thank you, Rick, for being a fan in the 100 crystals. It's something I wanted to do for a while. Luckily, I was able to do it. And that's where my lack of training really showed in that video. That should have been a slam dunk if I was training, but that was a challenge, especially sitting there. Does the water stretch your stomach out? That's the only purpose of doing the water, Justin, is to stretch your stomach like a balloon. First time you blow up a balloon, it's hard, blows up a little bit. Second time you let the air out, then you blow it up again. It stretches more and more, but it's very dangerous. I've been doing this for about 20 years. Again, I don't recommend anybody do this, but it's just something I've learned and shared with people that you might have heard of, like Joey Chestnut. Um, we shared the training techniques and what worked and what didn't. All right, Acme, I'll try to do that here. Let's uh that one's nailed in. I can say I am your champion. That's only for who was that, Acme? This was on Emerald TV show. I won that belt. If you've ever seen the Emerald cooking show. Thank you, Clever. Yeah, I would love to do something with Ricardo. I'm probably going to do something online soon. Not in the next couple weeks or anything, but we'll probably our next thing will be an online thing. He's in Brazil. I'm here. Thank you, Bruna. Nicole, it's something I've learned. Like so, before a challenge, my contest days, I would not eat for a day and a half before the contest. Then I would do the contest, and then I wouldn't eat that day, and then I would usually eat the following day. So it's like 3 days worth of food in one shot. Drew, you're saying please. I'm not sure what. Justin, why not do Gatorade? Justin, with the volume I'm doing, I could not afford to drink Gatorade in that volume. That would be very expensive. So I was doing At my peak, I was probably doing water 3 times a day, well over 10 gallons of water in one day. Easy over 10 gallons. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. Happy birthday to the Undertaker. What's the easiest food to eat out of hot dogs? First, right off the bat, no matter anything past hot dogs is going to be easier than hot dogs. So hot dogs is right on out. Pizza, wings, or burgers. So I mean, wings are easy to eat, but you can't. It's hard for me to separate myself from other wing eaters, even though I've done very well and won 3 cars in wing eating contests. Wings are not my a good food for me to eat. It's definitely so much harder for me to eat them. So if I was going to go with pizza or burgers, I'm going to go with burgers is the easiest to eat. Aside if it's some massive, huge overcooked burger, burgers you don't have that crust that pizza does. So it's a good question. Have I ever had a problem with drinking so much water? Justin, you like the water stuff. Yeah, anybody who's drank a lot of water. I've drank enough water that it would literally kill the almost any human. But again, this is something I've done over 20 years. So you imagine the world's strongest man picking up and say doing a bench press or doing a squat. You wouldn't have somebody help you do whatever it is, 2,000 pounds, put it on your shoulder, try to do a squat, whatever that weight would be. You would just collapse and be flattened like a pancake. So I'm at that ability of training. So I'm able to do stuff that most other humans can't. It's not something that I'm proud of per se. I don't recommend anybody do it. So because it's just way too dangerous. No popsicle or animal crackers to hold you over for a challenge. Absolutely nothing. Like a popsicle would be a good thing, but uh, absolutely nothing. The only times I've ever drank something, I used to for a little bit while I would do a couple, but even that seemed to be too much after a while. So nothing. The most I would do would be um, what chicken that chicken um, bouillon broth. It's like a powder you buy. It's chicken flavor. I guess you use it for cooking, but I would use a spoonful of that, add that to water. That would be like the most I would ever have. But most times nothing, just water before a contest. Favorite type of cake? I'm gonna go with banana cake. Definitely like that. Norma, oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I should come to the Krusty Krab and eat. Oh, thank you. Free glass of water. Very nice. 3RN. I do drink beer, absolutely. I prefer cheaper beer, uh, just because it's obviously a lot less expensive. But some of those craft beers, sometimes in the states, you can pay $8 or $9, and that's not even the expensive craft beers, and they don't necessarily taste good. So I don't like spending that much money on something that then I feel obligated to drink it. And to me, I'm just like a general beer. PBR beer works fine for me. Thank you, Edward. I appreciate it. I try to speak about the food somewhat so to engage people more. And I don't know if I'm going to keep doing all the stats all the time, the running totals. People initially used to like to see the running total where I was, but I'm trying to mix it up sometimes. But unfortunately, I won't be at a buffet for at least, gosh, at least a month from now. Nicker, hello. And Gabrielle, hello. Pancakes are awesome, absolutely. Randy says he doesn't train. Matt Stoney, I'm assuming, is water. I would assume every competitive eater, which Randy's not, trains with water, every single one. And I don't think they should be doing it. I can't say that enough. But water is the only true way to expand your stomach without the calories and um, to get you the stretches. You can't eat that much food to stretch your stomach like you can drinking water. And if anybody's trying water training, I don't recommend it. I would recommend Gatorade, anything with electrolytes in it. And basically, don't do it. You're an idiot if you do it. If you're doing this to try to to get to the Nathan's contest and place 13th and not win any money, that is the dumbest thing ever, in my opinion. I'm not saying that I wasn't there. I wasn't that person at one point. I absolutely was. I was fortunate to break through and get to a higher level. But if I had it to do all over again, yes, I get to meet all you people. But it was pretty much a dumb thing to do. Hi, Gabrielle and Raphael. Carlos Obrigado. Oh, well, thank you, Jesus. Natty Ice or Natty Light. So if I got to choose a cheap beer, I will always choose the ice version, regardless if it's natty or not. Always go with the ice version versus the light. Drew is pleasing. I'm not sure what you're pleasing for. You're welcome, Lucas. Thank you very much. Natty Ice. All right. Is that a ban period from buffets? So where I am in Pennsylvania, we have a lot of if you're not familiar with the United States, we have 50 states, of course. Each state has counties, and I don't know how many we have in Pennsylvania. We might have 50 counties. We'll just use that number. 7 of the counties are under a lockdown right now. So the restaurants are not allowed to be open to dine in. If you can do a drive-through or they hang you the food out the door, that is different. But a buffet where you sit there and eat and go up, it's not happening for. They have no time frame they're planning on lifting this. Of course, at some point it will be lifted, but there's no time on that. So that really messes up my buffets. And that I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, like, a buffet is just not happening for an extended period of time. I don't think Randy Santel trains whatsoever, in my opinion. He trains his body for endurance. I don't think he trains so much. I think he just uses the previous food challenge. That food stretches his stomach, which sets him up for the next food challenge. But I've never talked training with Randy. So if he trains, it's something I don't know about. Thank you, Miriam. Good luck with your diet. It's a challenge, but good luck to you. Hopefully you find a spot that's right for you. So if you drink too much water, basically your brain's the water seeks out salt in your body. So when it finds it in your arm swells and it runs out. So it goes to your brain, and then your brain swells, but your brain has, of course, this hard skull around it. Once your brain expands so much, then it has a problem. You end up dying. So basically, it's called water intoxication, is the generic term. Water is extremely dangerous, Leslie. It is so not worth it. That's a lot of art stuff there, Nicola. I would like to do a collab with Jeff. Jeff's an incredible eater. We have done, I think, only one collab. Oh, 2 collabs. We've done 2 collabs. I would definitely do something again. Of course, Beard, great guy. Oh, Jeff, I skip right over Jeff. Jeff, how you doing? Jeff, stay safe. Yes, it's crazy time. I feel for people like you that are competitive eaters. The whole competitive eating scene, of course, is just destroyed. What's a challenge I would like to do that I haven't done yet, Ben? The Texas, there's a steak in Texas that so many people have done. It's not that not that hard to do. So that one in Texas, I would like to do, just because the Big Texan, everyone's heard of it. So I'll do that before I call it end of the day. Hello, Wigney. Classic B96. Hey, what's going on? Do you ever feel full doing eating challenges? Yeah, the past 6 months when I do challenges, I get the sensation that I'm full, but I know that I can fight through that sensation. When I'm training, I I don't get that sensation like for filming a video. Most of my videos, I might go up to say 15 pounds, and if I'm training, that I don't get the full sensation. I have decided on my 100,000 challenge, but that has to be filmed inside. Hello, Emily. Do I ever walk or anything before a challenge? No, Adam. Most of my challenge stuff is it's all mental, so I can just you basically just turn it off and you just go do it and get it done. I heard they closed the McDonald's. That's horrible. I can't believe they didn't use gloves there at McDonald's. One fast food restaurant to eat at for a year, 2 meals a day. What would it be, Nick? That is a tough question. One fast food restaurant. I'm guessing Chick Fil A because I really like Chick Fil A. Sundays would be hard though to eat, and that would get old pretty quick. Chick Fil A, but I would guess Chick Fil A. Hello, Gabrielle. Um, One-legged Honda mechanic is here. What is up? Hello, thanks for stopping in. Do I have any plans to do the Nathan's contest? Absolutely not. That is so far a thing of the past. I did that for a lot of years. Great time doing that, but that's just behind me now. Nicole, hello. Alexandro Obrigado. 100 Kit Kat bars. That would be a challenge. I do love Kit Kat bars, though. That is an idea. Um, Hello, Anson in Brazil. Jimmy, hello. Elvis, do I have any issues going to the restroom? No. Usually it's just have to use it quickly. Anson, we got you from Brazil. Thank you. So Elvis, usually no. It's just if it's hot dogs, then yes. So the hot dog is the one that would just sit for 3 days where it's not fun. Yeah, Grongo. Yeah, Italy's taking it tough right now. Ron, going to attempt to beat Joey Chestnut's 32 Big Mac record. I think I have an in me if I trained. That's a lot of money and a lot of struggle. The hamburgers are brutal. And I was training then. I can't imagine um, Big Macs. Jesse, just a couple of times I felt over 20 years where I thought I had a quick issue, but you learn how to deal with it when you do this all the time. You can feel it coming and you learn to either take a big swig of water or something to get through it. Gamer, hello. Yes. So this spot over there uh, is where the 100,000 award will go. If I'm fortunate enough to get it, I'm getting close. So it's going to go on the wall. I might even bling it out and frame it and wear it around because I can't believe that I'm going to get 100,000. It's just insane. So yeah, I'm going to be very proud of this silver award. A little too proud, not cocky, but just more amazed that I would get there. What do I hate to eat? I mean, the super spicy stuff is not fun to eat, and anything that tears up your mouth is not fun. So that's a lot of different food. But anything that's also not American food is, bugs or stuff like that. I would probably have an issue with. But of course, most of all the American food, mushrooms are just not fun at all for me. Just the texture, for whatever reason, gets me. Nicola Dunn, thank you very much. The Prime Minister says earlier this week the country can be locked down until after July 31st. Wow. July 31st is so far off. So I have a daughter graduating college. I just picked up in Florida, and they canceled her May graduation. So she won't have a graduation ceremony from college. And listen, I'm not saying that's a horrible thing, be sad for my daughter. I was just surprised they did it all the way out to May already. But you're talking July 31st. That is crazy. Turan High. Yes, thank you for. I did say that spot. Thank you, Ron. The BOB stands for a lot of different things. It's could be Beast on buffets, Bob on buffets, Bob over buffets, Beast over buffets. There's lots of different things. Nothing. There's no real hidden meaning. It's just taken on a lot of different meanings over the 10 years or so I used Notorious B.O.B. Um, Thank you, Magnus. Yeah, GSXR. I didn't mean to. I appreciate your help, and I'm not saying you're doing a bad job. I got a bunch of comments from the dedicated people that stuff was getting crazy last time. So Nicola volunteered. Elvis, of course. What's your favorite type of sushi? Have you ever thought of doing a ramen pho challenge? So we don't have a lot of ramen pho challenges at restaurants near me. I would definitely like to do it. New York City has some, but that's about 2.5 to 3 hours away. My favorite type of sushi are any of the spicy ones. So like spicy tuna, spicy salmon. That type of spice is fantastic. So spicy tuna or salmon, definitely. I know I just said that, but I was thinking it through. They're definitely my top ones. Um, Thank you, Stormin. Any of seafood challenges in the pipeline? Probably not, just because I can't go to a buffet and I really don't want to spend $200 on shrimp to for a video. Do they have any Culvers? Midwest? No Culvers that I know of, but I'll keep an eye out. Big John TV, thank you very much for stopping in. There's another big channel, as well as One-Legged Honda Mechanic for sure. Classic B96 involved with the channel. There's a bunch of channels on here, so check them out. One of my favorite videos said when you had your daughter fill your buffet plate. Thank you very much. So that, Troy, is going to be something we're going to be doing more often once we have buffets, but unfortunately, that's not possible. I was going to have her do an entire buffet for me, and that would have been a struggle, but it would have been a fun video to do. Callie's canceling school for the year. We in Pennsylvania have already lost school I think we've already lost it for the year. I'm not positive on that. It changes every second around here, so I don't know. David, can I chug like Badlands, Ron? Absolutely. Any top competitive eater, that came across wrong. That came across stupid. Any professional competitive eater that is at the higher end where they win prizes has the chugging ability because that's how we train. So there's a lot of people that can chug like Badlands, but nobody can match Badlands for the personality and what he adds to it. That's just something that is just incredible that he has. So pure chugging, of course, many, many people. There's probably 50, 60, 70 people I know off the top of my head that can chug like Badlands. But nobody can compete with Badlands. So let's get that straight. Hello, Sao Paulo. Obrigado, Claudio. Godfather of eating. Thank you, Kane. I am one of the older eaters. Elizabeth, hi from Canada. Thank you very much, Andy. Yeah, Storm and Norman, $200 for all you can eat seafood buffet. You're correct, but I can't get to a buffet right now. So if I were to film a seafood video, I would have to pay $200, and that would be wiping out a grocery store. But a buffet, yeah, probably the most expensive seafood buffet I've ever been at is probably around $35, $40 maybe. Kobuchi is definitely a monster. Tails, yeah, that coronavirus is horrible. Thank you, Max. Oh, I'm sorry, GS6R. I am on the fly here trying to think of everybody, trying to get everybody going. Ontario schools are done till September as well. Wow, Andy, that is incredible. First timer do a food challenge in a restaurant or a competitive eating event. I would say a food challenge in a restaurant is a lot safer than an eating contest because you generally have more time and you're just competing against yourself. So I would go with definitely do um, an eating challenge in a restaurant. So if they say, finish this burger in a half hour and you get it for free, that would be the place I would start. Grongo, I can't speak about Italy's response. It seems um, in the United States anyway, that they seem to imply that Italy was a little lackadaisical in locking down the country. And I don't know if that's true or not. Everything changes so much. So it seems like, unfortunately, we get reports in the States that they're making decisions on who to treat. And that is horrible. I can't imagine being a doctor and saying, I'm going to give the ventilator or respirator to this person over you. That would be horrible. Thank you, Enrique. Aaron, hello. Betty, hello. So let's see. Oh, well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. B96. Jimmy, always killing it. Kieran, Canada. Excellent. Thank you so much. Joel's up there, and he's got a great channel. He's from Canada. And Jeff, of course, he's another person here as guys know Jeff. He stopped in the chat. He's got an excellent channel. Noob Done Thor, thank you very much from Germany. Oh, Grongo. Oh, I did not know that about the northern part there. Yeah, that must be where they're making the calls for who gets to live and not. That's horrible. Yeah, are they allowing my essential to work from home? Yes, I do work at a company that we're allowed to go to work, but the company has us not going there because I'm in the financial services industry and it's a big company in that. Do I do all my own video editing? Yes, and as well as my promotions, which is why I usually don't have as many promotions as some other people do, like Randy. Randy really presses hard to get to promotions, but it's a different model than I have. So I'm willing to work with people. A lot of times, most of my endorsements or they come to me and they'll approach me and ask if they can do marketing with me. So Miriam, yes. Yeah, so I've two girls, 18 and 21. Both have never once had meat in their life. My wife has not had meat for, I don't know, 25 or 30 years. And yes, I do love it. So I eat at home. Most times I eat vegetarian unless I make it myself. Then I have meat, but there's no issues. Oh, people need to stay at home and not do stuff. Of course, you have to walk your dog, but walk your dog far away from anybody else. You don't need to go up to people. Oh, thank you. I would definitely go. Thank you, Brothers Challenge. I'm much appreciated. I hope you're doing well doing well too, and be safe. 3,000 euro fine, amazing. Hello, Tank from Saskatoon. Big Daddy, go Tampa Bay. Good luck to you down there. Samantha, hello, thank you. What am I eating today with my family? We haven't sat down for dinner yet. I'll be doing that once I get off this. I'm not sure what we're having, but it will be 100% vegetarian for sure. So, Ron Jamming, if you want to get into competitive eating or contests, what I imagine, or eating challenges, I would try to put all of your meals into one meal. So, take your breakfast food, your lunch food, your dinner food, put that all into one meal and see if you can eat all of that. And then take a sip of water at the end. And then the next day, take a bigger drink of water at the end. Do 2 glasses of water and slowly build yourself up that way. That's how I would start out doing it. Dogs are used as an excuse for going out. Well, I have 2 dogs, and I definitely have to get one of my dogs out. The other dog takes care of himself. But Grongo, you don't need to walk next to people. There's a lot of people walking in the United States right now, but we all just as we're coming up to each other, we just separate and make sure that we only walk with people that live in our house. That's okay. Tuna Shogun, it's all good. Brothers Challenge, thank you so much, and I hope you are safe over there in Palestine as well. Thanks. So, for people that just joined on, I will have a 100,000 subscriber special. I'm planning to do it in a restaurant. It involves multiple restaurants. The leading thing I was going to do, and it has the restaurants have to work together, and I also have to eat inside a restaurant. So I need to put that off until this blows by, this virus thing, and I'm not sure when that's going to be, but I'll try to do something a minor 100,000 special until I get to that one. So Stolheim, life in the States is it really depends what state you're in and what part of the state. So in my state, I'm in a lockdown area part of the state, whereas most of the state is not locked down like this. I just drove 1,200 miles, so 1,200 miles up the eastern coast of the United States from the bottom of Florida all the way up to Pennsylvania to bring my daughter home from school. And they didn't take it as seriously in Florida, and it got taken as they went up the coast. They got more and more serious how they were taking the virus. But Florida seemed to be pretty laid back as far as what was going on up north. But of course, I'm coming from an area that is one of the harder hit parts of the country, so we take it more seriously here. Thank you, Tuza. Ba 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 ba. That's for Jeff. Adam, yes. Shout out to Palestine. You're the man who tried one of these things. Oh, you were spot on with breakfast bacon here. Thank you, Karaoke. I have no clue why they put that on a regular bun. That is their signature breakfast sandwich. You think they put it out in something besides a generic bun. My exact sub count right now. Sorry, that's a good question. Let's see. So I've 99,763, 237 to go to 100,000. Thank you. 2 says Corona. Well, Brother Challenge, I'm glad that you only have 2 cases of Corona so far, and hopefully you'll keep it that way. I know you're not in control, but hopefully you're able to keep it where it's minimally affecting your country, because it gets crazy very quickly. We went from in the United States thinking it was just the flu, not a big deal. It was over in China. We felt sorry for them, but it's over there. It wasn't really going to affect us. And I'm on the other side of the country from China. So then it got to be, this is getting here. It came to the United States. It just affected a couple people to now we're on lockdown and there's a curfew since 8 o'clock last night. I'm not allowed to leave my house. So in 7 parts of the state I'm in, I'm not allowed to leave my house unless I'm an essential worker, and there's very few of those people out there, or I'm going out to buy food or something to live on. And I'm only allowed to go right to the store and come right back. So, Ron, but usually if I'm after a challenge, I'm exhausted. The older I get, the more tired I am. But I've always been getting tired after a food challenge or a contest. So pretty much just take a nap. Adam definitely can handle the spices. David, I will do a Golden Corral challenge. I just watched Darren's Golden Corral, which he did a good job with it. So I don't live near Golden Corral though. Francisca Obrigado, hello. 2 cases in Gaza. Okay. Yes, we're all a Foodie Crew United on YouTube. Do I do work besides YouTube? Yeah, so yes, I work in what's called the financial services industry, and I support banks. And my company is one of the larger ones that supports banks. So I'm what's called in the United States right now an essential. I work for an essential company, so I'm an essential worker. But I'm able to work from home, so I'm not going to work. So I'm still working. My job has not stopped. So I do IT support. Oh my God, Nicole, that would be great. But I think the rate of getting subscribers, that would take at least a couple of days for me to get to the 100,000. That would be cool. Maybe I will go live as they get close. That's a good idea. Oh, you're in the dining industry, so yeah, that really some of the people are is like a bartender's the worst in Pennsylvania, and then a lot of the restaurant like waitresses and waiters, that's horrible as well. Thank you, Chick Krikla. I think you do that on purpose. That's a very tough thing to say. Good night, Brothers Challenge. Oh, 11 o'clock. Yeah, have a good night. Be safe. How often do I get my blood work done? Usually twice a year. So I had it done in December 31st, then in March, like 10th or so, March 8th. So that was only really almost 2 to 2.5 months apart. And I'm fine with all my stuff, cholesterol, all the different any anything that they do a normal blood panel on, I'm fine with. 72-hour live stream, yeah. All right. I should do an entire KFC menu challenge. That is a possibility. I do have a KFC right near me. I think my big challenge, I ever do an entire restaurant one. I've always wanted to do an entire Costco menu challenge. I don't think it's ever been done before. But I mean literally everything they have in the menu. And everybody draws their own lines of what an entire challenge would be. And even that said, I would draw my own line. Like I wouldn't get a soda of every variety of soda. So a Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, whatever. I would just get a soda, but I would try to do literally everything up there. So they have a slice of pizza they sell, and they have like a pepperoni slice, maybe. That's 2 slices. And then they sell a plain cheese pizza or one with meat on it. So a whole pizza for that, a whole pizza with meat. So whatever's on the menu, I would try to get, with the exception of drinks. That would be my favorite thing. So Patrick, yeah. So I don't think anyone's actually bought an entire cheese pizza and then bought an entire meat pizza and then bought a slice of cheese pizza and bought a slice of meat pizza. Because their slices, when you buy them, are 1/6 of a pie. So that would be 2.5 pizzas right off the bat. And that would be a video I would have to train for. But I am looking at that. What record are you looking to beat? One that's circling around your head right now. I'm looking to establish a new record for my 100,000 video, but I want to keep that one secret. It doesn't, like I said before, it doesn't matter if you keep it secret or not. No one's going to be able to do it because you have to do this inside that particular store, which is not open. Well, thank you, David. Um, Wife is a nurse, so your wife must be working some insane hours right now. Hopefully, she's protected. I know a lot of people around the United States are not protected at work with this virus thing. So, thank you very much. We don't have a Costco's, Leslie. That is sad. Where are you, Leslie, that you don't have a Costco? Are you in the United States? I know I'm fortunate enough. Have one in my township I live in, so it's pretty close to my house. Golden Corral, Patrick, I will do the Golden Corral, definitely, but that's what I have to drive to. I do not have pizza. Buffet, hi, B.O.B. Hello, thanks for stopping in. Ron, I would do a food challenge on a whim, but I would need my camera equipment with me. I wouldn't. I don't just do food challenges just to do it. I do them only to make a video. So if I was just driving by and saw a challenge, I wouldn't do it. If I like a camera with me, then I would stop in if I could because it's be easy. Restaurant challenges are the easiest YouTube videos to do. I don't have to eat that much. I'm always able to beat whatever time it is. So they're super easy to do. So much easier than a buffet. Buffets, they usually eat a good amount of food. The special GSX or the special 100,000, I definitely have to postpone that. I'll do a I'll do an easier one though. Jason, hello from Atlanta. Thanks for stopping in. Ryan. Oh, thank you very much, Ryan. I appreciate all your support. And you're welcome, Ron. Augusta, Maine. Okay, so yeah, you're out there a little bit. I'm outside Philadelphia, so of course I have more Costco's. Augusta, Maine is kind of out there, not in the middle of nowhere, but pretty close to it. Hello, Jason. W Buffet. Yeah, I just watched Joey's last video. Joey and I are friends, so we're definitely going to collab. We had a collab planned that got shut down because nobody's flying anywhere right now. Patrick, I don't like spice challenges. I'll do them, so that is a possibility when I'm stuck in my house here to do that because it's obviously I don't need a lot of food if I just crank up the heat on something. Yeah, more takeaways, of course. David, it's just like a normal person. It's no big deal. Johnny G. So Aaron, so people ask you about challenges. How does it affect me? So Aaron asked me about Johnny G's, which is an enormous pizza, and it's a pretty good sized pizza. I'm not going to name names, but there's a pro eater that failed the pizza at least twice. So I went there, did the pizza, and then I turned around and drove straight back, and I worked my 8 hour shift right after eating that pizza. So Aaron, yes, I did the pizza. Um, it was actually a good pizza. It wasn't that hard. So that was nice. I got paid some money and I went right to work and I got paid again. Yeah, Golden Corral is actually a decent buffet for the price. I don't know how they're doing it. They're, of course, just doing massive volumes. It's actually a pretty good buffet. I just haven't been to one in probably 5 or 6 years. Only the big shops are open. Okay. Listen, Leslie, Maine is incredibly beautiful. I used to love going up there when I was younger, and it's a great place, but I can see why you don't have a Costco. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, yeah, we would definitely be doing a challenge for sure. Aaron, yes, it was very, very easy. So just to review this, I want to kind of wrap this up shortly, but when I do an eating challenge in a restaurant, a problem I have is telling people who I am. If they know who I am beforehand, then sometimes what they'll do is they'll make the pizza twice as big. And I've had that happen to me. I've had pizzas I failed. I tried twice, one with one of the best eaters in the world as my partner, and another. the same pizza I tried a different time with another really top eater, and we failed it just because they made them so big. So when I did Johnny G's, I tried to play real cool. I didn't have a camera or anything. I just sat there and said, "Well, do I get to take it home if I don't finish it?" Then I just got a normal pizza from Johnny G's, and I ate it. But it turns out that they wouldn't have done anything bad there. They are really nice guys. So I would, I'm not going to try to do it again on them, but that was very, very easy day for that. That was literally just lunch. A gallon of Texas Pete scares the corona away. Well, Jimmy, I am good. But if I had to drink it again, of course I would to not die from coronavirus. But I'd be like, I would have to really be in a jam to drink another gallon. 30 pack of Budweiser cans and 30 bacon eaters in one city. Yeah, Patrick, that's true. But I don't do alcohol on my channel. I do drink alcohol, but not on my channel. Um, Binghamton steaks and everything. Okay. SPF. Those are. Oh yeah. So the restaurant is famous. They also pulled the scam on another eater who made a video about the restaurant getting scammed, and it was just a massive amount of food that was on this. There's no way it could be called a pizza. You couldn't even barely pick up the crust. It was just so heavy with toppings. Yes, Ryan. Yeah. In my opinion, we need to start calling out these establishments. So if you go to Darren Eats channel, so Darren Eats, he put out a video of this restaurant where we got scammed. I recorded both of my attempts with well-known eaters that you've heard of, and I failed both times, but I didn't even feel like putting a video out of it because I didn't want to give them any press. Hello, Terry from Brazil. How did I come up with the intro, Jeff? I got flagged from apparently using too close to a very close version to Duran Duran's Notorious song. My videos are getting flagged, so I just came up with it. So there's a Spose, Spose song. Spose. He's a rapper from Maine. And I used the beat of his song, one of his songs, and then I just took out, instead of the beat, I put the word Bob in. And that's how I got that intro. But I do listen to Spose a lot. I enjoy listening to him. I did not see Katina's. Katina's a good eater, so yeah, it's quite common you get scammed at these restaurants. Now sometimes they just love the publicity, and the bigger my channel gets, I don't think I'll necessarily get scammed because it's a lot of advertising for them. Do I think I could eat 100 pounds of food in 100 hours? If there's liquid involved, yeah, absolutely, I can do it. I can definitely do that. Um, if there's liquid involved. Oh, Justin, thank you very much. No, I don't think I had the coronavirus. Of course, I don't know. I haven't been tested. Testing in the United States here is so limited right now, Justin. So I don't know. Buffet, yes. I will go to Spain hopefully in September. Leslie's already drinking. I'll come to California. Thank you, Ruben. I would love to come out there. Yeah, Ryan. The particular pizza one, they were paying out $1,000 prize money. The guy didn't want to spend $1,000. He already paid it out once, and basically, he's not going to pay it again. So karaoke, yes, I've done the Nathan's contest many, many times. I don't even know how many, at least 10 years. So I'm on some of the old telecasts. The best I ever did at Nathan's, I'm not sure, it was either 45 or 46 hot dogs. whatever it is, I was the oldest person to eat my age in hot dogs, which is a made up stat that I used for publicity at the time, but it is actually true. So that means I ate however old I was, I ate that in hot dogs. And it was very big in the media at the time. So I used that for some of my videos, which I just used for the scrambled eggs. Um, so if I'm ever going to eat anything near 53, I'll just eat 53 because then I'll become the oldest person to eat whatever. I'm one of the few older eaters out there, so it's kind of a silly record that no one's probably ever going to touch because I doubt Joey Chestnut's going to wait 15 years to break that record. Oh, thank you, Jason. Jonathan, do I need to do the hot wing challenge? Oh, gosh, if I could get, I would do a hot wing challenge. I don't have a problem with it, but it's just not fun. Hi, Mary. Jason. Okay, thank you again. B dot is just a play on Notorious B.I.G. So I'm Bob, so it's Notorious B.O.B. There is, you know, it's morphed into many meanings over the years. So all my music, Damien, is now either off of my video editing software. I got free music from them, or off YouTube, and it's just all free music that you're allowed to play. I just go through and pick out some ones that kind of fit the vibe of whatever video. Wow, 2 hours away from Dairy Queen. I don't eat Dairy Queen a lot, but sometimes my kids still like going to get ice cream. No one tries to charge me any more money for buffets. So a lot of my videos, I just pay regular price. I'll get it for free, or I'll actually get compensated and get it for free. So there's different levels of the videos, um, and I don't even try to ask them to give it to me for free or even get money for it. So I film almost all my videos spur of the moment. I might decide the night before that I have a certain amount of time the next day, so I'll shoot over there, film the video. I probably should be asking for an appearance fee, but it's just not worth my time. It's just easier just to pay, and then I feel like I can give an honest review. Of course, since I don't cook, I enjoy a lot of food, so people do criticize me for that I'm not hard enough in my critiques. But I think a lot of food tastes good. So what can I say? I'm a big guy. Obviously, I like eating pretty much anything. Justin, I totally could have had the virus, and I can have the virus right now. And I know you just hopped on, but I just flew to Florida, and then I drove 1,200 miles back up to where I live. I was exposed to so many people that I could have it. I could be a carrier and not know it. So that's why everyone does need to be cautious. Hello, Vanessa. Obrigado. Ruben, there's people out there that are probably right with you on that. Who knows what's going on with this? We'll hopefully figure out later what it's all about. Yeah, Justin, no one still is testing. I mean, they're starting the test in my area, but I'm sure there's a lot of people that have it that just will never get tested. It's all good, Ryan. Hey, Aaron and Justin. Oh, all right. Jim's cheesesteak is my favorite by far. Hook us up with a channel donation. Jason Joseph, hook us up with a channel donation site. I'm not sure what you mean. You can do a super chat on this. So if you donate money through YouTube, then you get highlighted. And I appreciate Justin. Thank you very much. He's always very supportive of the channel. Let the wrench eat 2020. I like that. Okay, Dairy Queen definitely Dairy Queen is definitely good. Yeah, Aaron, the Nathan's qualifiers are a little tough. Hello, Anna. Frog legs, Nate. That would be rough. Thank you, William. I appreciate the support, and I appreciate everyone's support, and just even taking the time out of your day to do something like this. Hopefully, everyone's safe and getting through this virus um, in a positive way. Obviously, not um, I'm not getting something positive out of it. I know I'm doing stuff around the house, spending time with my family. So I'm trying to look at the positive of it. There's always some positive there. Big Mac Nick, thank you. Yeah, so close to 100,000 subs, which is incredible. It's blowing my mind. I've gotten to do some amazing stuff with this competitive eating, but winning at a contest is something I can just do at my house and just, I can train for that and then be successful at the contest. But the 100,000 subs is just, that's blowing my mind that many people would subscribe. Hi, Darren from Malta. Nate, okay, the water repellent. Hello from Scotland for Maverick, thank you. Giant steak videos, Nate, yes. I don't live near any giant steaks, though. Eat the buffet with your daughter was good. Going to try it again? When you eat thank you. I definitely want to get my kids involved, and now I have all three of my kids back at home because of this virus. But unfortunately, I can't get to any restaurants. Yeah, it sounds exactly as good as surströmming. You're totally right, Jimmy. Thanks, Wayne, for that comment on my daughter. Yes, tuna 2020. Adrian, Vegemite. No, I've never had Vegemite. Maybe I'll try some of that stuff. Like just do a smaller challenges like that on Tuesdays or something. Yes, Nicole. Just there's something's positive is coming out of this for everybody if you just focus on it. And I'm not telling you what to do in your life, but I'm just trying to focus on that for me to help me through this time. And I don't have anybody sick that I know of in my family, so I've been very fortunate to skirt most of this stuff. Aaron, like who wouldn't want that collab, right? You got it. I was there when you got yours. I know somebody who filmed yours. That was nice. I would love to do it, but Badlands is the man, and regardless if it happens or not for me, just knowing Badlands is enough. Asked for 100,000, so close. 10 years to hit 100,000. It took Brian 10 years to hit 100,000. Yeah, well, I've actually been on YouTube forever, but my first video I just threw up there, so I wasn't actually trying to make videos for a while, but Brian, yeah, that's crazy. 10 years for 100, and then 50,000 in 6 months. Do not do Vegemite. Okay. What's up, Bill? At first we feast. Yeah, that would be nice. I would love to do that. Um, Jimmy says that Vegemite's not bad. I haven't tried it. I mean, it's popular, so it can't be that bad. Obrigado, Andar Hillo, John Rambo. I slaughtered your name. I apologize. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate your support. Thank you, Hashim. Toddy, obrigado. Thank you very much. Magno, obrigado. Wow. Dan West. Wow. That is some sad news there, Dan. So good luck to Nick Gurr, friend of Dan West, with the wishing you a full and speedy recovery from the coronavirus. That is a shame. Good luck to you there, bud. Excellent ideas, Nicola. Any plans to come to England, Jack? Yes. I had planned, I was going to try to sneak over on a cheap flight. My daughter was able to do it right in March, but I was not able to get over there. But well, no, ah, we got trolled there. I got trolled. I was wondering how someone knew their friend had coronavirus because honestly, in my part of Pennsylvania, everybody thinks they have it, but nobody really got tested. Hot ones, absolutely, of course, Peony. I heard a guy. Justin, are you making that up? That is insane. I heard a guy. Wow. That Justin, thank you very much for your support as always. I appreciate that. And that is a crazy story. Well, Bill, of course, I'd like to do hot ones. When they first started out, maybe it was a possibility, but I think the celebrities they have in there are at a lot different level than me. Yes, Justin. I don't know whether to believe you or not now. That is crazy. How am I, Uncle Chuckles? Oh, wow. Thanks for stopping by. Doing great. Thank you very much. Everything's good here. Um, I'm am affected like everybody, but nowhere near seriously. Uh, I kind of figured, Justin, that was a joke, but it could be true. Who knows? Big Eater Mike. Where's Big Eater Mike? Anyone know? I don't know where Big Eater Mike is. I saw him in Joey Chestnut's video with the big slice, but that's going back many weeks ago. Oh, he's studying for an exam. Okay. Good for him. I know he had some stuff going on. A B list celebrity. I don't know about B. Maybe like a triple Z celebrity. Uh, no, that's Hot Ones is drawing some huge name people. More and more food. Well, thank you. Thank you. Main source of income is through eating. So it's still been eating. It's been eating for probably, I don't know, 10 years at least. Um, I also do IT work. Um, but the it's my income's changed from sponsors contest to sponsors YouTube for the eating. Yes, Uncle Chuckles. You're going to see a lot of people trying new stuff since they can't travel and they can't get. Like, I can't do buffets. I'm a buffet person. Like the biggest eater on YouTube, of course, is Matt Stoney, and he doesn't do buffets. He just does stuff at home. So I don't know that he'll be affected by it as much, but there could be a backlash of people just eating huge volumes of food. That's why I'm only eating stuff that I pretty much already have at home. Maybe just buying an ingredient or two out. So Aaron, yeah, Joey and Stony, they're the ones that would go on hot ones. Um, absolutely. High 4LL. Well, I mean, it's not a contest my eating money, but between sponsorships and appearance fees, I've been fortunate enough to do better in the eating world. Thank you, more and more food. Well, happy birthday, Justin. And yeah, it's tough to make money eating. That's why I suggest no one do water training because it's just not worth it, in my opinion. Have I ever done challenges in Massachusetts? I don't think so, Wayne. Not off the top of my head. Wasn't my 200-pound burger not on the Food Network? So that 112-pound burger, I don't know if it was on the Food Network or not. It's not on Guinness. It's not the biggest burger record. I do have a video of the biggest Guinness hamburger. So I was there when I was unveiled. I was in the restaurant for a contest. So that is on my channel. It's a very short video. It's like a minute long. Yeah, peony. Some grocery stores are pretty much empty where I live, and others are totally stocked. Jack, I actually recorded that in my car, and I'm not sure. Maybe I'll turn it up some. But I was in my car going over the beat that it was too. Well, thank you very much to you and the Antonio. Antonio, thanks for stopping in. Darren, have I ever failed a challenge? Yes, I did a pizza twice. I don't know. I think I added up one time. Probably 6 or 7 challenges. One was embarrassing because I flew to the challenge just to do the challenge. I literally flew there. I was banking on winning the money and flying home. Didn't win the money because I didn't win the challenge, and then I had to fly home. And that was an embarrassment. You ever found a challenge? Oh, man. One-legged Honda, Mr. Honda's back. Okay. Thank you, Hen. I appreciate that. Same to you. So more and more food. I have not updated that recently, and with this Corona thing, I'm thinking about morphine to uh, obviously try to take this time to get in a little bit healthier spot since I'll be filming less food and then doing more of that type of video. Yeah, Jonathan, I have more than enough food. Um, Hello, Brazil. Can we get Ben a wrench? Oh my goodness! Of course, I'm not like holding these back. Thank you very much, Antonio. Wrench has been distributed to the mechanic. So, can you speak Portuguese? Not very much. I learned Portuguese before I went to Brazil in May. I learned about 40 words, and I thought I knew what I was doing, and I choked as soon as someone started speaking because it comes so much quicker when they speak Portuguese. So I barely know anything. I know obrigado a lot. I know inscreva se. There's not much I remember right now. Ciao and bomb. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you very much, Ben. Um, but I appreciate all your guys' time. I didn't think it was going to go this long. If any other questions, let me know. Otherwise, I will be doing a big 100,000 subscriber video and probably a small one. So the small one will post first because I'm quarantined. Not that I have the virus, I'm just under curfew. And then the big one later. Gustavo, thank you very much. Um, how much money, Mike, for hot sauce? A lot of hot sauce money. You feel like New York's problem with the coronavirus, maybe that there's a they have a place in the city called Chinatown. Well, first, thank you again, Gustavo and Justin. They do have a Chinatown. I wonder if that's where the outbreak started. But from what I'm hearing, probably more cases in Italy now. So maybe Little Italy is where it started. And so, yeah, before I go, Nicole, thank you so much. Aaron, GSXR, Honda, everybody, I appreciate you being moderator. I didn't mean to volunteer you guys for this. I did get a lot of comments. It got a little messy my last live. So I appreciate you doing that and all of your support. Do you have any other cloth? Jonathan, that's a good point. I always wear this shirt whenever I'm doing any Bob stuff. So then it goes right into the wash, and I have a bunch of them that I will usually pull out, but it's just kind of my branding. And a guy named Matt Stoney told me a long time ago with YouTube when I used to compete against him. He told me he would keep all of his branding the same. He would film in his kitchen wearing the same shirt, staying in the same spot, because people like that. So, well, I kind of chuckled at him because I didn't understand YouTube at the time. He's obviously very successful. So I'm sticking with my branding per Matt, and that's why I always wear the same shirt. Yeah, every day does feel like Friday now because who knows what tomorrow is going to bring. So I agree with that, Uncle Chuckles. Have a great day. Yes, happy to. Oh, thank you, Aaron. GSXR, that is a good idea. So that will be in the video. I'm absolutely going to do that. I'm going to take stuff I have on hand at home and make a big eating challenge of that. I love that idea. Absolutely love it. Thank you, Mr. Honda. Thank you. Oh, Jonathan, yeah, thank you. That's why I do it. But there will be some stuff that I'll throw out there without a shirt. Gustavo, thank you again, and Justin, I really appreciate the support of the channel. You don't have to do that, but I do appreciate the super chats. Much appreciated. Oh, I like that. So I could do food out of my shelves, but have my daughter pick that food. That would be a video there. Now we're on to something. Thanks a lot, guys. So I'll have her pick out all the food from what we have on our shelves, and I have to eat it. I like that. I honestly like that. Great idea, guys. Oh, you're welcome. Most definitely. And you too, Leslie. Have a great night. Thanks again to all my moderators. Oh, hello, Moises, Alan Carr. Thanks for stopping by. Jimmy, have a great night as well. Thanks again, guys. Please stay safe and do what you feel is the right thing. I heard someone say if you think you're being too cautious, you're probably being the right amount of cautiousness with this virus. Be safe. Massive English breakfast, of course. Is she going to cook it for me? I don't know about that. Maybe I'll try to convince her to cook everything up for me. So thanks a lot, guys. Again, I appreciate your support. And maybe my next live will be a very short thing just for the 100,000. But stay safe, guys. We're going to wrap this up now. Thanks again to all my mods and the super chats. Guys, take care.